The first thing she said to me was, "That plot belongs to me now." I had just moved into my new home when Karen, the neighbor with a sharp tongue and even sharper heels, stomped onto my property, claiming the land between our houses was hers. "This 6 feet is my garden space," she said, planting a plastic flamingo right into my grass like she just conquered it. The thing is, I had surveyed the land. The papers were clear. The boundary was exactly where my fence stood, inside my property. But Karen didn't care. A week later, I got a notice from the HOA saying I was in violation for encroaching. Yeah, she had filed a complaint. Then she started showing up with a tape measure, snapping photos, and harassing my landscaper. I calmly showed the HOA my land survey and title papers. But Karen? She doubled down. She said her documents proved otherwise. So I told her, "Great, let's take it to court." She smirked. "Oh, we will." Fast forward 3 weeks, and we're both standing in court. I had a real lawyer. Karen had some printed papers and a lot of attitude. She told the judge I'd stolen her land, even accusing me of cutting her bushes. I stayed quiet. Then my lawyer handed the judge an official land survey, tax maps, and deed records from the city office, all showing that not only was my land mine but Karen's fence. It extended 4 feet into my property. Karen went pale. The judge took one look at the maps, raised an eyebrow, and said, "Ma'am, you filed a complaint to seize land that isn't yours, and in doing so, you just proved you've been trespassing." He ruled immediately. Karen had to remove her fence, her garden ornaments, and her stone path from my land. And to top it off, I was awarded a small section of her yard to make the property lines clean and legal. Her face? Priceless. She stormed out of court shouting, "This isn't over." But it was. The following week, her garden gnome army was evicted, her fence was ripped out, and I planted a tree right where she'd once claimed her rose garden was going to bloom. I didn't start this fight, but I sure ended it the right way, with facts, patience, and a victory Karen never saw coming.